Focus. One way or another, the second set's gonna be totally different.
You wouldn't, I don't think you're gonna stick to your serve and volley, right?
No.
No, that's,
I'll
it seems to not be working.
I'll mix it up a little bit, you know. I don't wanna get too predictable.
I don't think I could stop it. I gotta figure out a way. Doesn't matter if I know you're gonna do it if I can't do anything about it.
Amen to that. You played real clean.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah.
It felt clean for being an outdoor match.
All right, here goes nothing.
Gotta figure out a way to stop the serve and volley.
I'll try to make it entertaining at least.
A little back. Nice shot. Dang, this is a crazy overhead.
I think it was floating not long wide.
Maybe. I give Ian credit for hitting that ball, though. You know, like I think that you want to build up that confidence that doesn't matter if the ball's in or out. That, you know, in wintertime.
People my age or younger would just not take that out of the air.
Oh, nice serve. Move your feet. A little wide.
No, that's a nice shot. Ah, man, that's just like.
Is that disrespectful?
That is extreme. I'm going to say it loud. That is extremely disrespectful. Loud enough that they can hear me. Wow.
That's peak heart rate.
Return, good low ball.
Great shot. Yeah. Was that a backhand or forehand from Chris?
That was a backhand. Yeah, he kept dipping, kept it low.
All right, 30-40. Yeah. Break point for Chris. Yeah. Ian needs to come up with something.
Come on.
Yeah, that's and just out of nowhere, he comes up with something.
So if I were Ian right now, right, which I'm not because I'm not a lefty. I'm not a serve and volleyer.
Right.
What I would do is actually aim for Chris's left hip to kind of jam him on the forehand side, like he did there.
Yep.
Good job, bud.
That's pretty good to close in.
Shot Ian.
I think a little too close on the line. I think that was on the line or inside line. I think that's a little bit too close for Ian.
He's doing a great job of finding a space between my feet and the net. I need to almost not come in so fast.
Nice serve and volley, but he's got it. Look at that.
Nice shot. Good hold from Ian.
He's got his first lead of the match.
My two exclusive serve and volley games are my only 2 games on the scoreboard, so definitely gonna stick with it. And now I gotta try to figure out a way to get my teeth into a return game a little bit. That's the project now. Second serve, I can definitely chip and charge on. When he makes his first serve, it's pretty dicey. I'm not seeing the ball well enough. We'll see what happens.
I'm not able to stop the serve and volley yet. Got a match on our hands. It's gonna be tough to break. I'm not hitting those serves back clean. And even when I dip them low, his volleys are just too good. I'm gonna have to place it better. You know, maybe I'm trying to go cross court a little too much. Try to go to his backhand volley a little more. We'll see if that works. Just kind of quick comment on that one shot I hit. It may or may not be unnecessary, but the way it helps me is I can hold that shot a little longer. And if you watch that, he moved right and then I hit straight.
Good game by Ian there.
Speaking of good game, if you want to improve your game and are looking for new tennis rackets or even new strings, please check out our sponsor, Diadem Sports. This whole channel resurrection would not be possible without Diadem Sports.
Come on. Make it! Open the face!
Yeah, that's a hell of a pass.
Yep.
Good get.
Thank you. You got a nice shot, Ian. That's too good.
2.
Nice serve. Good turn and close.
Oh, that's not smart.
Ooh,
Nice ball.
I mean, it was a good target. It was like not even, I mean, it was close to line, but it wasn't like close to the line.
And Ian had a play on it too.
Yeah.
Play tennis.
Yeah.
That's a nice volley.
Volley, but look at that.
That's a hell of a... You did nothing wrong.
I mean, that Chris is playing squash over there hitting that backhand. Really?
Yeah, it's good serve.
Good serve.
But keep in mind, if Chris holds, he earned it,
Yeah.
and it's only 1-1.
It's 1-1. But
Yeah.
that was
That was a great game by Ian.
Probably
Great
some
game.
of the better points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gave him something to think about on a service game for the first time, so that's positive. I gotta see if my heart and my lungs are gonna keep up with this.
Oh, that's nice. Wow.
What a joke.
Sorry. At least hit it clean if you're gonna pass me.
Dip.
Yeah, and he does that, don't worry.
Like that's his normal.
It's so common. It's literally part of my game.
Ask Brian, ask Scott, ask Joey, ask all of Milwaukee.
In that case, tip of the hat to you.
Above all, ask Eric. He'll appreciate that one.
That does happen, just like a shank enough to just dip it in. Just because of the way, because his rack face is so freaking close.
Like Chris is the epitome of like, oh, that's a nice
so
volley.
good.
And look, he's lost
shot,
the
Ian.
transmitter.
Thank you.
Okay. Knock that thing right out of his pocket. Take
This
that.
moment brought to you by Diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's doing a great job of finding that space right out in front of me. That's a tough shot.
Nice shot, Ian. It's great placement.
Oh, got a kid.
Kids to teach. Okay. Yeah. Good ball.
Oh,
Nice angle.
anticipation right there.
Anticipation. It's like the
Right over there.
Carly Simon song right there.
Carly, what?
There's no excuse for that. And the point.
So this is what I was expecting in the first set. I still think Chris is playing really well. Ian just was not executing at all.
No.
He was just off rhythm.
Well, he was not being very proactive. He was being very reactive.
Yeah.
And I think that right now he's seizing control of the points a bit more. He's he's trying to control the pace of the ball. He's trying to control the position of the ball, and whereas he was just hitting the ball in a safe spot before.
Pretty clear that's the way forward. And now it's just repeat. Hopefully my legs and my cardio system is able to maintain, and I just got to keep the pressure on. Had a decently good opportunity in his last service game. That's it, man. I'm just gonna pour it on, get in there as much as I can.
So, like I said, in for a battle here. Thought I was in a good spot. Wasn't able to hit the easy ball, or he predicted it. Made a good volley. Framed the lob just now, and now we're down 1-2. So just gotta keep holding serve. Actually was really surprised. He's coming to the net even when I have like a ball from in front of the baseline, like sitter. It just says a lot about his confidence in his volleys. And he's got such reach. It's hard to get it by him. I only have a little bit of an angle on each side. I think the goal on those is just to at least dip that ball low below the net so he can't put it away.
Hope you're ready to hit like 87 passing shots.
I don't think I've ever seen someone come in when I have a service line ball. The thing is, it's effective, so I don't know what to do.
You gotta just thump me real good in the chest. Give me something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. You won't have me back.
Nah, that'd be like our most viewed video ever. Didn't you see what happened when Mark knocked me down? Like, that got tons of views.
Oh, that's clickbait though.
Do it for the content.
That's kind of how he got his YouTube start, isn't it?
Oh man. Yeah. That's a sweet ball.
How do you miss
Oh,
it?
wide.
approach has to be better. That's not good enough. I gotta come up with something better.
No, you could just hit the backhand. Problem is, I don't have confidence in it.
It's 1,000% the right play, but I can't be tentative with the approach.
That's a nice serve, yeah. Very,
It's not a bad return.
Pretty good
It's not a bad
return,
return. I'd like to see a little low wide, yeah.
yeah. I like how he kept it low though.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
yeah.
too much on the wide
I'd like to
side.
see a little more depth on that. I mean, I think that and I'm going to give you some props here. But one thing you do off big serves really well is you put that ball up and you float it slow, but it lands close to the baseline. And it's just kind of like you think that a player with a big serve thinks like geez, I hit a big serve and now we're playing marshmallows. And
Well, you got to get the point started.
right, exactly, and that's exactly what you should do. Is you're very good at saying like your pace doesn't matter to me. Let's play at mine.
Yeah, nice job, Chris.
Thanks.
That was athletic.
A little unnecessary.
I got nothing from the baseline at all. I cannot be competitive from the baseline.
If you want to kind of like split hairs, I'd say that was understated for Chris. I'm surprised he didn't do a full-on Syria and do a flip and hit tweener like with his head pointing down at the ground.
Take one. I heard that. Ah, nice serve.
Volley's not good enough. Such a tightrope walk.
That's the ball I want. Get the pop up, put it away. Problem is trying to do four times that every game. Nice shot. Low wide.
That's it.
All right,
1-2.
and we're back. So
We're back.
technical difficulties. This is something that
We don't account for indoors.
Well, I mean, we're actually in the line of the sun here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice return. Nice return.
Backhand side. That's where I want it. Love you.
Pretty sweet return, though. That's the forehand I think Chris needs to just hit more.
Oh, you can't play the forehand out just like me. Keeping it short. Even though Chris almost made a play on that, if it didn't hit the net tape, I personally think he would have passed Ian. Maybe Ian would have gotten the play on it, but it would have been very defensive. Again, volleying it short, super important. Because any deeper, Chris would have had a much easier time.
Well, and I think, though, that in that occurrence right there, that Ian had a pretty good perspective of where the ball was going, that he was pretty close to the line, that passing him down the line was not going to happen. So I think that the pass was an option, though. Yeah.
Nice.
Really
See?
nice.
Short again.
You're right, and look what he gets.
Shot.
And we're
Volley short, ladies and gentlemen, especially in singles. Doubles, it depends on. It's a little bit more
No,
nuanced.
I think that as long as you get somebody hitting from below their knees, then it's a good volley.
Yeah.
That you can hit short or you can hit deep. As long as they don't really have the ball in their strike zone, then it's a good day for you.
Just like every essential or real tennis match, I want this to go to 3 sets, and I want them to play it out.
Yep.
I gotta find out anything from the baseline now. It's just, I got nothing. Forehand feels janky, and my backhand's just kind of floating and sitting. I'd love to have any kind of competitive angle at the baseline, but the fact that I don't just continues to tell me I gotta just go all in on the net rushing still. That's just still the play. So do the best that I can to make that happen.
3 service games. Very well played by Ian. I don't have an answer for it yet. Kind of figuring it out though. Definitely gonna keep trying to get to his backhand on that serve, or on that forehand or backhand off the return. Maybe if he starts moving over there, I'll throw in a forehand every so often, but at least I'm serving well, and I feel like I can control the point off my serve. The next shot, I gotta find an answer. I feel like I'm right there. Footwork.
return. I like
Why
that.
didn't he come in though?
Well, it was short. It was short, and it was to Chris's forehand.
Ah, it's so tight.
Ian had 2 opportunities to come in, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe.
Just arming the hell out of it.
That if he hit that return, a little deeper to Chris's backhand, I'd say yeah. But Chris has passed him pretty athletically several times.
No, it's back.
Bad.
Good return.
Bad? That's what you want though.
Got away with another one.
That's exactly it.
And Ian knows. He's kind of like,
Oh yeah.
not introspectively, but he's vocalizing internally and externally. That was the play. He's got to make that.
Yep.
Now it's,
Oh, yeah.
now it's 30-15.
Yep.
Yeah, good serve.
Solid.
Thanks.
Was that a backhand by Ian?
That was a backhand. Yeah.
Right at the hip, right?
Yep. He had to block it. He didn't really have much to do with it. Do you think Ian is crowding the serve right now?
First and second serve especially. First serve, yeah. But if you're crowding that much, you might as well come in, even if it's on the forehand side.
That's why you crowd.
That might have been out.
That's really disappointing. I mean, I gotta make him hit passing shots at least. I don't know. I don't feel like I was pressing too much, but the results, I guess, speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Even our lone spectator is calling it out. But then again, she is right on the line.
Yeah.
And she's a little bit biased towards Ian. Just a little bit.
But aren't we all?
I chose Chris.
You chose him, but are we who's the sentimental favorite?
Well, I'm not a sentimental type of guy.
No, you're not.
I'm like borderline sociopath.
You don't marry the gordita, you eat it.
Nice, that's good. Good push.
Oh, that's so
he will
bad.
spray every now and then. If you just give him a little bit too much time.
Yeah, I think that, but you need to really kind of work that nerve when it's happening. Just do it relentlessly over and over again. Even if he makes one, keep doing it, and then get him to where he starts making bad decisions.
That was way too close to
Yeah,
his body.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice, Chris.
Thanks.
But
Wow, he hit it clean.
Doesn't happen often, but it's a nice perk.
that's the half volley I'm talking about right there. Is that Ian is doing this rather than lifting, and Chris is swinging for the seats.
That's a nice serve by you.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah, but look at that. I mean, I'm not crazy about that pickup.
You got to lob that higher. Nice shot, Ian.
That was a nice overhead. That was a nice lob too.
Yeah, it was.
Gotta hit better lobs than that.
Is it too high, the approach shot?
Well, I mean,
He should have
what's
driven it?
happening is that because he's pushing it and it's bouncing, he's not really putting anything on the ball. Like that if you half volley a ball just holding your racket still, what happens is there's backspin when it bounces on the other side, so it doesn't really have any movement. So you've got to actually generate a little bit of spin on your own, like lift that way to get that ball to move like a regular stroke.
Little deep.
If you don't do that, then the ball sits up like that.
It's good. I'm serving well. Gotta keep taking that swing.
Yeah, nice serve.
More. Give me more. I'm gonna find that.
Come on, make your shots.
Chris is a baseline grinder, right? Doesn't matter if he's a lefty or right. He's a baseline grinder.
Little wide. Take one.
That's a very aggressive second serve.
Yeah, it was. That's a
That's
good
a nice
lob.
I cannot find this side.
This is the second backhand, I believe, return
Yep.
that Chris was just a little bit too close to his body.
Yep.
There's nothing wrong with being too close, but you got to get that contact way out in front to make space between you and the ball.
That's a good ball. Yep. Now,
He is putting pressure on Chris.
yeah, he's also putting pressure on himself by hitting sort of tentative volleys. Like that volley was not really, authoritative. It was one that Chris could get a racket on pretty easily. But he is coming to the net. That's a better volley. And close. Oh.
Little wide.
That's really frustrating. Just loose mistakes. But Chris is playing well, so he's dialed back his intensity a little bit. he's just making more shots and he's giving me more chances to miss, which is really smart. I'm so disappointed. I just came to break. I'm gonna have to come up with something really special in the next 10 minutes or so.
Got the break. Wasn't clean. I was very fortunate. He missed a forehand volley pretty close to the net. I think a lot of times I've been trying to lob too much, and maybe I should make him hit those a little more. It just seemed like for a whole set and a half, he wasn't missing many. So now I gotta just hold strong on my serve and just keep thinking about keeping him at the baseline and just avoiding letting him get to the net.
That's a nice, see the depth of that.
Oh,
Just wide, just
Yep.
wide.
good move.
That's perfect approach. That's a perfect approach. Need a whole bunch more of those. Let's go. Come on. Focus.
Stay down. Let's bring it back.
No.
See, now he's just spraying.
Yeah,
He didn't set up, he rushed
yeah,
it.
Ian got away with
He
that.
rushed
though.
it.
I mean,
That was a bad return by Ian.
Well, he had a little bit of side spin on it too, but yeah, that
Even without the side spin, Chris was going to miss that.
No,
Like, that was like
no.
going to hit the
Yeah,
fence on
yeah.
the fly.
it was. Yeah, I'm just trying to give Ian a little bit more credit and say it was a terrible return. He won the point. I like
It was a
that.
terrible return.
Now,
Why?
I like that top spin. I like that top spin to the backhand. I love that. It's to a guy you know is going to slice. Give him that all day.
I've had a few of the weirdest bounces on this court.
I'm just really talented at making them look like bad bounces.
You can see the brown spots where it's bad.
Yeah, you can.
It's good serve.
Sir. Oh,
I like
this
that.
one I want.
I like it. I don't love it though.
A little wide, a little wide.
Oh.
Yeah.
So close. That's the play, man. That's the play.
You see that return was not deep enough. It wasn't deep enough. You know that.
No?
That's exactly right.
It was on the service line.
It was.
But he drove it. He drove it with a little bit of a block.
Well, you know, but it had a little underspin to it, so it actually kind of floated through the air. You know, you've got to be. You know, I like that depth better.
That's great, Chris.
But
Dude, he's on another level right now.
I gotta be totally satisfied with that game. There's a volley or two I could have made, but that's the pressure that I want to put on him, and he came up with some good shots, so that's fine.
Catching all the lines today. Pretty lucky on those. You don't need to go for that much.
well, I mean, it's a good matchup for him too, and that.
That was a great matchup for Chris.
That Ian's shots aren't coming in that fast. You know, they're sitting up nicely for him. What you want to see is more pace, maybe a little heavier ball,
No,
maybe
just
a little
back,
more
just
top
back.
spin, something that kicks up into him rather than it slows down when it hits.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a living hell for a lefty right now.
You can tell.
Great serve, great
Yep.
serve.
Ian's never really had trouble with the shot. I mean, with his son, honestly.
All focused right now. It's peak focus right now. We're not gonna give this up. This point, just peak focus.
It's never bothered him. It just drives things.
You know what does bother me?
Crazy. What bothers you?
If you guys don't check out GoSport.com, without them, this whole resurrection of real tennis and original tennis content would not be possible. My
Ooh, I
personal
like-
favorite, Axiom duffel bag.
And that's
Perfect
good
for
stuff.
traveling.
I am Costello to this guy's Abbott. No kidding here. Well done.
Without them, this would not be possible. Check out GoSport.com and use promo code RealTennis at the checkout. You get a discount and it helps out this channel greatly.
Oh no. See that's like almost surrender.
Thank you.
Yeah. That one.
Oh,
yeah.
that was bad.
Sorry to interrupt that, but that was
bad.
that hurt me. That hurt me.
Yeah,
hurt my soul.
That hurt.
A little deep. Oh, why?
He's trying to play surgical tennis, and it's just not working. That's a good get. Look at that.
Shot.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like with Chris, is like that you can't live on the margins. You've got to come with a hammer, not with a scalpel.
That might be the best volley I hit the whole match right there. That was a tough shot.
He's got a mountain to climb just to stay in this match.
Yeah. Yes, you can see that, and that's not bad. But look where it is. Okay.
Yeah, Ian, nice shot.
Okay. Nice shot.
All right, gotta get this one.
Good serve. And see, look, it sits right up and pass. Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was. Good
play,
match,
man.
Ian.
Nice
Good
job.
play.
Good
A lot
play.
of fun.
Our boy Chris is gonna. I mean, he didn't really have to hit any tweeners. You know, and to his credit, he played
Relatively smart.
He played smart, a focused match. He wasn't really, you know, kind of captive to his own athleticism.
I think at the end, I figured it out a little bit more. You know, I was lucky to get some misses. I tried to slice one short when he was already at the net and he missed the dropper. And I got a lot of balls that seemed like in those last few games, he was just missing wide by like an inch or two. Honestly, I'm worried that I might have hooked him on one or something when I see the replay later, but I think I'm playing pretty well right now. I'm going to try to continue just to play my game. I probably need to be a little more aggressive. His serve and volley definitely showed that today. I didn't have an answer for a good portion of that second set, but found a way to get a few points and squeak out the win. And before I forget, thank you all for watching, and thank you to Ian for having me on the channel.
Just didn't have what I needed today. I got to give mostly the credit to Chris. A big part of me wants to be really disappointed that I kind of like let up a little bit concentration-wise. But if I'm honest, I feel like in the last 10 minutes or so, it's mostly been him tightening things down just like 5%, 10%, giving me just a few more shots. And I'm not playing clean enough to receive that and not fold under the pressure right now. I'm really happy with my pivot. It's so hard for me to feel like I kind of let it get away there in the second set. I sure wish I could have strung this along longer, made him fight for it a little bit more. So that's my big regret. But congrats to Chris. He deserves tons of credit. Big thank you to Diadem. Really appreciate their support of the channel to bring this content back. Make sure to go use code REALTENNIS to get your discount and help support the channel. Big thank you to channel members. They got to see this match live streamed. So check out the join button on the YouTube channel if you want to get some special perks. And thanks to GoSport. Thanks to Mark and Scott too. I'm sure they had some nuggets of wisdom from the booth.
Well, thank you for our contestants, Ian and Chris. This is Ian's
You're welcome.
Second match in
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half
Wow.
from a torn shoulder rotator cuff.
Really happy to be back.